Hi everyone and welcome to today's morning report on Tuesday the 8th of September with me, Richard Perry, market analyst at Hantec Markets. The European trading session has got off to a strong start, and this has come on the back of Chinese trade data, which, although it was very weak, actually, the import data was extremely weak, actually. With imports falling by 13.8%. The exports actually came in slightly better than expected at minus 5.5%. So markets are sort of taking that for some reason very positively. Actually, seems to have been rather a risk-on reaction to this move. You've seen all the commodity currencies, certainly the Aussie and the Kiwi, strongly higher, and it has it's sort of filtering through to the equity markets as well. FTSE 100 up 1.3%, DAX up 1.8% now. So you're seeing this really strong reaction actually today. Big moves actually on forex markets today as well. That improvement in risk appetite has certainly helped dollar yen strongly higher, rebounding 70 ticks, but also in an interesting turnaround in cable as well. And I'll focus on that in my chart analysis in a bit. But certainly there are some big moves going on in these markets today. We're going to get the US back online following on from Labor Day holiday yesterday. So you can expect a fairly sizable reaction on Wall Street later. But certainly at the moment we're seeing this strong move on these markets. And what we've got on the dollar at the moment is quite a fly around actually. Initially there was big dollar weakness actually. The euro was very strong earlier on, and also the yen was stronger. But those two trades have turned around as the dollar has recovered some of those early losses, and if trading around not far off flat now on the day. But it's interesting also that we're seeing a slight dip on the oil price. And the falling oil price is generally not great for market sentiment. So the market sentiment sort of going away from that view at the moment. So some bit of some odd moves going on today, shall we say? But there's not a great deal of economic data that we've got to look forward to today. You've got the Eurozone GDP, the second reading of GDP for the Eurozone, due to come out at flat actually, 0.3%. No change there, no revision on last reading anyway. So that's at 10 o'clock today, and that's the only real bit of data that we've got that could well move these markets today. So other than that, we're still reacting to this news overnight from China. And that takes me to my chart of the day, which is Euro Yen. Now, I sort of highlighted this one because I wanted to talk about this potential big head and shoulders top pattern that seemed to be completing. It had a close below the neckline at 133, but then it had a really strong rebound. And actually, that strong rebound is now to the extent at which it's sort of now breaking that downtrend that we've had over the past couple of weeks. We've also seen the momentum indicators starting to turn up a bit. Now, the big question is this a rally? Or is this something just like a bear market rally rather than a rally that we can really sort of go into and rely on? Now, there's big resistance, I'd say, between 34.30 and 35 figure. These two lows here from July and August. Those are going to start to play out as the resistance, and I can show you those on the hourly chart, because that 35 figure especially, I've got the line in here, you can see that that has actually played a bit of a pivot level throughout July and August. So that is an interesting level. That is sort of like, I'd say that's the top line of resistance, that if you start to see it break above 35 today and the continuation of this sharp rally that we've actually had in the European session, then that outlook could well start to turn around again and improve. Even then on the MACD lines and the RSI, you're starting to really see some hourly improvement on the momentum improvement that we've not seen since sort of the middle of August, since that sell-off began really into that to complete that right hand shoulder. So this pattern tried to complete but didn't confirm, and I think that's the main issue. But I think if this rally starts to sort of stall around this area that it's getting into now, this 34.30 up towards 35 figure, I think that could be an interesting signal that may be giving you a chance to sell. So I think this is one is just we hold off and see how this one pans out, really see how the resistance plays, because this resistance band I think is the important near-term level. and we haven't quite confirmed the breakdown, the breakout above that downtrend yet either. So this move on euro yen is fairly fluid, so I think it's a moving situation that we just need to keep our eye on at the moment. But certainly there has been obviously this near-term improvement, near-term pickup in momentum, but now coming up against that resistance band 34.30 towards 35 figure. So I wish you good luck in your trading on euro yen today, and I will speak to you later. Thank you.